Introducing an entirely new way to enjoy light beer. The Miller Lite Brewers Collection. Amber, wheat, and blonde ale. It's craft beer done light.
Is there any chance you guys could spar for charity, maybe, or something like that? Or?
I don't know, because neither of us like to lose, so it would kind of get a little rough. Yeah.
Okay, here's a story. Eric Picasso told this story. Is it true that your brother at the dinner table one night said something to your mom, and your mom flicked him on the nose and broke his nose?
No, actually, that was my father. We were there at the dinner table, and I guess my brother was acting up, so he brought him in the bathroom, flipped him in the nose, broke his nose, and brought him back out to the dinner table.
Is this an older brother or younger?
Older brother.
Now, you're of Japanese descent, correct? Now, you know, there are a lot of Harukis in Japan, right? It's a very common name, right?
Haruki Nakamura, it's like Smith in America, so it's very common.
It's like Joe Smith.
Basically.
I went to Tokyo last year. You been to Tokyo?
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude, you gotta go to Tokyo, man.
That's one of my trips I'm hoping to make.
You'll be rocking it over there.
By the way, your dad is what degree black belt in judo? Like your whole family is judo expert.
Father was an 8th degree black belt, mother was a 4th degree. All of us are national.
So your mother could kick Casey's ass. Is that what you're telling me? Nice.
Back in her prime, she could do a lot of things.
With the MMA thing and being involved with having a family in the martial arts, this obviously was a natural love for you. What do you think of UFC and MMA and all that stuff as the next extension? Because I'm sure when you were a kid, maybe your dad talked about boxing or competitive judo, jiu-jitsu, all those martial arts, but they've really come to the forefront now. You actually host a show on NST, and Casey's a big part of what we do with UFC and MMA. And you guys are the first football players that we've seen come into the organization that have some background with it as well. We've had fans. I mean, there have definitely been some guys, but just from the time Casey's been covering the team in the last 5 years, MMA and UFC blown up. Really.
Yeah, I mean, outside of boxing, you really probably would have never thought of MMA or anything like that making money. Now that boxing, you know, kind of got some going downhill, MMA is really starting to take over. It's a lot more unpredictable sport, and you know, the guys in those matches are very physical, and anybody could be the champion.
Now, you had to sneak out of your house to play football. Is that what I heard? Because your parents thought it was too violent?
Yeah, when I was in 6th grade, my brother had to sneak me into a CYO program because I learned a lot of
But judo was
But it's okay to flick and break your brother's nose, but that's not right.
Yeah, they didn't want me to get hurt, and funny story is my first couple weeks into the season as a 6th grader, I think it was the first week of practice, I broke my wrist, and once my mom found out that I broke my wrist, she actually told me to get casted and get back on the field, so she kind of got tough on me.
You're a 4th degree black belt. I mean, she wasn't going to let you be a sissy and run away. You don't look your cut out for ballet, so I think football is working out for you all right. For you on draft day, your family, and you know, being of Japanese descent, and again, for all of us, we haven't seen a name like Nakamura come off the board, and we were like, wow, who's that guy? And you go do the search on or whatever. For you, how many teams were involved in thinking about making you an NFL player on their team, and were you shocked when the Ravens brought you in?
I wasn't too shocked when the Ravens brought me in. When I came in on a visit, you know, Rex Ryan said that the one thing about me is I play like a Raven. I play with that sort of intensity.
He says that all the time, man. That's the #1 thing for him. He's got a certain kind of guy he looks for, and I think we've seen that over the last decade, that if they're drafting you, they know what you're made of, you know?
Exactly. And, you know, there were some other teams that were involved, you know, Chicago, Cincinnati, Cleveland. Those are the teams that are really interested in drafting me.
Marvin lied to you, huh?
Oh, Marvin lied.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I love Marvin. We'll get even with Marvin.
Yeah, but, you know, there was a lot of other teams involved, too, so it was pretty cool.